Hi everybody, this is Pramita here. It's been a while since I've done a video and I had been caught up in other things, but I had been working also. It's just that I didn't feel comfortable filming because I was working in bits and pieces, and as you people know that I'm working full-time now, and I have very little time to work on journals. Whatever little time I can snatch, I try to make some digitals. And also I have been, I have made this resolution kind of thing that I need to finish up all my incomplete projects, and this is one of those. And I do have a basket full of incomplete projects. I'll show that to you, and also share my thoughts on how I have plans of completing them. So I'm not taking up any new projects right away. I just need to finish the previous ones because it's bugging me. And this is actually, I had made the cover sort of thing, you can say. This is a trifold traveler's notebook kind of thing, so you can use it as a standalone journal, or you can use it inside your traveler's notebook. It's going to work fine. And if you want, you can also slice this portion off using your scissors and make it into a simple traveler's notebook one. But I decided to keep it trifold because that's what I had intended initially, and it has a spine also in this way, in this section. So if you plan on stuffing this journal up with journal cards and stuff, it's going to handle that too. And the spine is reinforced with heavy duty tape. And then I have created made this topper and added on top. I just need to take this off. So the thing is that I need to work on some of the incomplete projects that I have, and this was one of them. I also have another one going, but I have not proceeded much in that journal. And also remember the tag journals we were doing, I have to finish those also. So there's a ton going on, but they are all in halfway stages. But this one, I have already stitched this in, and I'll probably work on the journal cards and tags and embellish the pockets a little bit. So I thought, it's quite a mouthful. So I thought that I'm going to take you people along and show you how I'm going to embellish, or just jazz up the pockets a little bit, or work on the journal cards, because that's very self-explanatory. It's just that you can watch and see. If you want, you can just reduce the speed a little bit, and you can watch it in slow motion, and then get whatever ideas you want. So this is actually a little bit on the narrower side. This journal actually measures 3.5 inches. It is on the narrow side, as I said, because I wanted everything to fit inside this folder. And even though it has a lot of laces and frills and all sorts of things, but it snugly fits into this folder, which is again is very suitable if you want to carry things around and not have much things lying about. You just can carry this, and this is going to be a self-contained ephemera folio / journal sort of thing. So it has 5-hole pamphlet stitch. I've stitched that up, and I need to embellish the pockets a little bit. And as I do the embellishing part, I will talk you through the process, and I will also put on some music just for you to watch this video, nothing else, because everything is self-explanatory. It's just how I go about embellishing a journal. So if you're interested, you can watch, and if you want, then please support me by subscribing to this channel. I have sort of not cancelled, but I'm not I don't have a account on Buy Me a Coffee now, because Buy Me a Coffee stopped taking the PayPal money, and I know some people are not comfortable by sharing, when they're sharing their credit card details. So I have switched over to Ko-fi. And if you want to help me donate, support me in this journey, then you can donate something through Ko-fi. And I'll put all the links below in the description box. If you want to join my Facebook group, you're more than welcome. I have a lot of freebies there which you can use in your projects, but please don't sell the digital items as it is. You can make physical items, and then of course you can sell. So in this process, in this craft with me session, I'm going to be working on the pockets and some of the journal cards. So I'm going to put this video on a little bit fast forward, not fast forward, speeded. It is going to be a speeded video, and you can watch if you want to. I hope you watch this, and if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Please make a small comment in the comment section. That would help my video to be pushed into other people's watch list also. That would mean a lot to me. So these are the little things that you can do to help my channel grow. And thank you if you have already subscribed. If you've been here for a while, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I also have an Etsy store if you are new to my channel. I'll put the links in the description box with all my current new digitals as well as physical journals that are in the shop, so you can watch them. So thank you everybody. Please watch this video as I put this on a little bit of fast forward and put on some music. Maybe I'll do a little voiceover in between, so you can watch that too. So thank you. Keep watching. Now here I'm adding a few butterfly elements that I have in my stash. I had created these digitals way back when I was just starting out, and since I was not very confident about what I had made, I never listed these. I just had these scraps lying around, and I wanted to make use of these butterflies, and so I'm fussy cutting these out. And yeah, probably I'm going to be using them up in this manner. And I also have those ornate labels lying around, so some of them have made their way into my vintage ornate label kit that I have, but that was just a trial run that I had done. I usually do that, you know, I create something and if print out, and if I like it or if I like the effect, then only I go forward to the next step, that is creating a kit or something of that sort. So here I'm just trying out different labels that I have. They are all from my shop, and by the time you see this video, probably they are going to be listed. I have them already. I just need to do some work, and you'll get these as collage and label sheets. They are very useful, and I really liked how they turned out. So I have given a set of freebies on my Facebook group of 4 pages, and I'm sure the ladies love them. And these are some scraps that I had, not scraps, basically just bits and bobs that I had in my stash, and I have been holding on to them. So I'm going to be using this up. So this is a blank label I had, and trust me, I don't remember the name of the shops. You know, I really don't. And I'm not even sure if I had printed them out from some, you know, some other sources, like some public domain images or something of that sort. I'm not sure, but probably they are from some shop that I had bought a while back and I had not used them up. So these were physical items that I had bought, not digital, and I just need to print them, glue them up just to layer things up. And yeah, so I'm just trimming this, you know, just it's a little bit difficult when you're gluing things down with your glue stick on a stitched thing. So I'm adding this wet glue or PVA glue, whatever you say. This is a very suitable glue for me, I find, because it's very thick, but it also gives you enough wriggle room to, you know, move your things around. So I'm using that, and that is a super you know, sturdy kind of glue. It works well with paper as well as fabric. So I'm very happy with the quality of this glue. And here it's that this is how it's looking. So this is a flip pocket that I made, and I'll probably add something at the back, most probably a little label of some sort, so that, you know, they tie together. So this is a label that I'm going to be adding, so that, you know, it ties everything together. The pages are from different kits that I had created, and they sort of blend well together. So my idea was to use some of those pages that I had printed, yet I have not used them anywhere else. So this is going to be a top tuck, and again I'm using the vintage butterfly labels that I have in my shop. No, I just decided that I'm going to make it into a pocket, and you can put some small labels in. Probably I'm going to put some labels from my shop in. And this is another pocket, and the paper that I've used, as I said, it's going to come from the collage and label set. So you will get some collage sheets, as well as like 6 collage sheets, some with floral accents and some without, and 6 you'll get 12 sheets of labels in 3 different sizes. Not 3 different sizes, basically in different sizes. You get a lot of options there, different sizes, small, big, medium, whatever. And also you'll get 2 pages of blank labels, and I'm yet to do a official flip through of the kit that I am talking about, but it's going to come soon, probably right after this video, so keep watching. I'm really running so short on time, but it's not an excuse, but still sometime it is. So I'm sorry there was a notification, and I had to it just popped up, so it's that annoying thing sometimes. So anyways, I just layered a little bit of that doily piece that I had, and then of pink floral that I have used. The pink floral is from the pink and red fussy cut flowers in my shop, and what I like about these flowers are they are very bright, yet they are very not very dense in color. If you get what I want to say, they should be bright, but they should not be very dense in coloration. So that's what I was always aiming for when I was creating these fussy cut flowers in pinks, because sometimes things might go wrong and it might become too dense or too color heavy, which I did not want. I'm using just a label again that's going to be coming in my forthcoming kit as I'm talking to you right now. It probably will get listed when you see this video. So I had printed out a few, and I really love this kit. It has neutral labels, it has floral elements. You can use them as pockets, tuck spots, whatever. And here I'm using some I'm just looking for some things that I need to use. So I'm going to be using a little floral element initially, I thought, but later on you'll see that I've changed my mind, and it did not go as I had wanted it to. So it totally doesn't exist. This floral thing does not exist at all in the later stages, in the final stages, because I totally scrapped the idea of having a floral out there, because I found that it is getting too busy, kind of busy with all sorts of blues, and I didn't want that. The paper was busy itself, and then I didn't want to make it look more busy. But at this point I was hell-bent on adding that floral element, so I'm fussy cutting that out. But later on I realized that it was a futile futile thing that I had done, because I did not use it at all, and neither did I use any floral element there. So so that's what I've done. So keep watching. I'll again put you on some music, and you can just simply watch this in a fast forward method and enjoy the collage process, or how I embellish or dress up the pockets a little bit. So keep watching. So then I decided that okay, I'm going to put this butterfly label, which is going to be like a top tuck, not a pocket anymore, because the previous one I had done as a pocket, and this one I just want it as a top tuck sort of thing. So it will have something tucked inside, of course, and and what I like about these labels are they have that stitched effect. So even if you don't stitch these, they are going to look okay, like they're not going to look random or not stitched or anything of that sort. Here I'm using these ornate, a vintage ornate label that I have in my shop again. I'm just fussy cutting these out. I should have done this before, fussy cut them out, but my process is very organic. I don't always plan everything ahead of time. Sometimes most of the times I do it on the spur of the moment, whatever feels right, whatever my gut feeling is, I follow that. and that is one of the reasons why I cannot prep everything ahead of time and just glue things down and show you how it's going to look. It doesn't work for me always. Sometimes it does, but most of the times it doesn't. So now I have that tiny label attached, and now I'm not going to do anything on this side, but on this side I'll probably add a label or a butterfly or something of that. So keep watching for that. So again, I am these butterflies, again this is another kit that is coming very soon. These are snippet cluster kit that this was way back I had created something like this, and then I was not sure whether I would want to go with it because I saw another shop coming out with something similar. But then now I have decided that okay, I'm going to make it into a smaller kit. Maybe it'll come in two parts, and then it will be easier on everybody's pocket to get hold of something like this. So if you choose to buy some things, you can get those, and if you don't want some of the elements, then you can skip the second part or second you know the B part or the A part, something of that sort. I have not decided on this yet, but it's going to come probably in a week or so, because everything is ready. I just need to list them basically. So here I've just added a label and a butterfly, and I have these pages left. I'll probably do them off camera, or probably do them sometime later on, because it's now when I'm doing this, it is pretty late in the evening, and these are some of the Tim Holtz, those paper dolls I have, and I just want to layer this on a piece of color element sort of thing. But I'm just choosing some stuff that I would use in the journal, and then later on I'm going to glue them down. So I'm going to decide those, glue them down later on. So here I'm going to be using another of those butterfly or floral labels. I think I'm going to go with the florals. These are already listed in my shop, and I'm going to put a link to all those below in the description box. So if you want, you can go and see. But this label I'm going to change, and I'm going to put something smaller. So I'm just choosing stuff basically, that whatever I want in that pocket to adorn, whatever I want that pocket to be adorned with basically. So I can put this, but later on I don't put this, you will see, because I changed my mind and I thought it was busy enough. I didn't want to make it any more cluttered looking. So this is just an ephemera paper that I've used to make the pocket. This came in my spring floral collage kit, because it comes with some neutral collage papers also. Sometimes what happens is you do require some neutral collage papers to make pockets and use them as your collage fodder, you can say. So this is the label kit that I'm talking about, and it's going to be listed by the time you see this, probably, unless I choose I choose to wait a little bit longer, or I get involved in something else at work. So here is that. So again, this is a flip over pocket that I'm working on. I want to use this, but later on again you'll see I've changed my mind and I don't use that. I found that too big for the little pocket, and even though I'm fussy cutting it right now, but yeah, so I didn't use this basically. So that's another thing. I often do things like that. I should have, again, I'm saying I should have chosen the elements that I really wanted, but I didn't have the time to go through all my stuff and decide. And also because, what happens is sometimes I decide something ahead of time, and then when I'm really using that on that pocket or on that journal card or tag, I find that it's not working out, and then I change it. So basically it doesn't work for me always if I plan every little bit ahead of time. So this is the end of the journal, and in the next part you'll so this is it. I have basically done some of the stuff off camera, and I'm just going to walk you through it. So you've seen these parts that I had collaged on the pockets, on camera, and I had filmed this, and then these are just some of the stuff that I added while this floral element, and then labels, and then this one, but towards the end, after the middle part, you will see that I have added some of the things off camera, of course, and also I have changed or switched some of the things which I felt was not going too well with the pages. So I switched some of the things up. You'll see, like I have switched this flower because I felt that it was too big for this page, and it is just a tuck sort of thing of the doily, and I've not done anything on this pocket because it is quite busy as it is. So I've added that label instead of the butterfly one. And again, I'll probably do something on the pockets here, but I'm not sure. So I'll add some labels or something. I've not decided that yet. Now is the time when I need to work on the ephemera, and probably I will come back to show you what I've done to the ephemera. I've chosen some of the ephemera, like this one is from Journal Boat, and this is the label that I've used. Again, in this pocket I've not done anything because I found the pocket busy as it is, and here I've not used this label because, again, as I said, I found this very busy and I didn't want to take away from the image, so I tried to keep that intact. And here I've added this floral element and a label on the other pocket, and this is a top tuck that I created, and this is the flip. I've added this floral element, and again I've changed the floral that I've chosen for that, and this is what I've done to the pockets. I've just added a label, nothing else. And here I've added 3 elements, one from the collage and label kit that is coming, as I said before, and a butterfly from one of the labels, and that's that. And so this is the cover. So I'll work on the ephemera and then I'll come back and show you. Okay, so at the back I had done some layering with some tags and images and stuff like that, so I'll come back and show you once I finish working on the ephemera. So thank you everybody for watching this. Bye, have a great day.